Well, I guess this little one's heart journey, we didn't know anything about it until she was 9 months old. Yeah, she just came down with a really bad cough and she couldn't shake it, and I had my concerns that she wasn't gaining weight. And thanks to our amazing GP, she got straight on the case and did a chest x-ray which showed an enlarged heart, and that was a bit of a shock for us, wasn't it? We didn't really know what we were in for. So we were, being remote, living in Wanaka, we were rushed down to Dunedin Hospital where she had an echo, the first time that I've even heard about
echo and an ECG.
Yeah, I heard about that, and we discovered that she actually had Shone's complex, which is multiple heart defects of the left side of her heart. We later discovered, once we learnt about her condition, that some of the signs that she was showing were heart related. Things like the sweating and the clamminess and the difficulty feeding, and also she had quite a persistent cough which she'd had since birth, which we actually discovered was called a heart failure cough, or they referred to it as a heart failure cough. So our world was turned upside down pretty much within sort of 12 hours of the x-ray, really.
I put it, if our world was in a cup, someone had just tipped it all over the floor. Only way I could explain it, really.
And thrown into a world that we knew nothing about as well. It was all very scary. I've had very little to do with hospitals in my lifetime, and when it's your child, you would just cut off your arm to take their place. It was really hard for us, wasn't it? We didn't know what was happening, and yeah, we just sort of had to hope that whatever was wrong could be fixed, but we really didn't know what we were in for until we got here and got a bit of clarity and just a bit of time to sort of process what we'd been told. It was very difficult hearing all this new jargon and all these new words and things, and we had no idea what any of it meant. But Heart Kids gave us some really helpful information.
And a bit of clarity.
Yeah. We certainly didn't go on Dr. Google too much, because that can be a little bit scary. Well, we ended up spending 2.5 months in Starship Hospital. Ida had 2 open heart surgeries. The first one was to repair her defects. So she had a coarctation. She has a tricuspid aortic valve, which is actually fine. She copes very well with that, so they didn't need to do anything with that. She had a PDA, but the biggest issue was her mitral valve, which was
severely malformed, really.
Severely malformed, yeah. So they tried to repair that. And unfortunately that repair resulted in her hemolyzing. So she had 3 transfusions while we waited for a new mitral valve to arrive. And with that mechanical valve basically comes no end surgery for Ida. She's going to need surgeries throughout her lifetime now to upsize her valve as she grows, and then when she's at full size to make sure that that valve's in good condition and just replace it on general wear and tear. So everything changed for us. The journey that we thought was going to be, you know, short in terms of our time here and fixing what was wrong, then changed to actually a lifetime journey, and that was as hard to take as the original diagnosis.
So Heart Kids, obviously we didn't really know anything about them. It was their first day here up in Starship, Ward 23B. It was amazing. We were so lost at the time, and obviously just feeling like we were in a big dark hole. And they were just amazing, incredible. It's just what we needed, really, wasn't it?
And especially going through that first surgery. I mean, that was very scary for us, and they were by our bedside down in the intensive care unit after Ida's surgery, and just, you know, providing that hope, that really important hope that everything would be okay, and, you know, that for those at Starship who go through this every day, it was their normal. And then for me, you know, Ida and I were living in Starship for 2.5 months, which for some people is actually a short time, but those hallway conversations, and just those little moments each day that give you that extra glimmer of hope. Ida. Yeah. You know, to see her flourishing and doing so well, we realised that, you know, what they can do is incredible, and she's just in every other way now just a normal child. So we've come a long way in this short time, and are really hopeful and very optimistic about her future.